Hi children, how are you? I hope that all are you safe. I think all are you watching our English video classes regularly. This is Sirisha, your 4th class English teacher. Okay, today we tell a new poem. Okay, that is our noses poem. Before going to the poem, I want to give a little explanation about sense organs. Okay children? Can you tell me children, how many sense organs are there in all? Yes, 5 sense organs. These are ears, eyes, nose, tongue and skin. Okay, ears help us to hear a sound. Eyes help us to see the world around us. And tongue helps us to taste a food. Okay, skin helps us to sense the touch. Last and most important one is nose. In humans, the nose is an important organ for breathing and smelling. Okay, and this nose is located in humans middle of the face above the mouth. Okay, the 2 openings in the nose are called nostrils. Okay children, so I think all of you got it. Based on my words today, what is our poem? Yes, our poem is noses. Okay children, so here our poetess is Eileen Fisher. Eileen Fisher, she was an American writer. Okay children, okay, let us go to our poem. I recite the poem. Listen carefully children. Let us start. Get ready. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows. Stuck right out where all of it shows, with 2 little holes where the breathing goes. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows. Stuck right out where all of it shows, with 2 little holes where the breathing goes. I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin and the start of my hair, and between there isn't much space to spare, with my nose like a handle sticking there. If ever you want to giggle and shout and can't think of what to do it about, just look in mirror and then no doubt you will see how funny your nose sticks out. Okay children, this is our noses poem. Okay, let us go to explanation part. What is our first stanza children? I repeat, listen. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows. Stuck right out where all of it shows, with 2 little holes where the breathing goes. This is our first stanza children. So in this first stanza, the poetess says when she looked at herself in the mirror, she looks her nose. She looked at herself in the mirror, she looks her nose, and she feels her nose is the funniest thing. Her nose is the funniest thing. Why did she feel like this? Because her nose is coming out on her face. Okay, because her nose is coming out on her face. And she finds 2 holes. She finds 2 holes in the nose. These 2 openings are called nostrils. Okay, and nose is help us for breathing. Okay children, so totally in the first stanza, the poetess says her feeling about her nose. She feels her nose is the funniest thing where it grows out. Okay children, so in this first stanza, our meanings of that means new words is mirror, and next one funniest, last one breathing. Okay, so we see their meanings one by one. Okay, our first new word is mirror. So mirror means a surface which reflects the image of object in front of it. I repeat, a surface which reflects the image of object in front of it. Children, look at this picture. This is the mirror. Okay, it reflects the image of a girl. It reflects the image of a girl. A girl is standing in front of it. Okay, children, you got it? Okay. Our next new word is funniest. Okay. Funniest is the superlative form of funny. Funny, funnier, funniest. Okay. So superlative form of funny. Something which causes laughter or fun. That means something that makes you laugh, that is called funniest. Simple meaning is laughable. Simple meaning is laughable. Okay. Our next meaning is breathing. Breathing means process which involves inhale and exhale. Observe this picture, children. Okay. Process which involves inhale and exhale. That means breathing in is called inhale. Breathing out is called exhale. Okay, children. So totally process which involves inhale and exhale is called breathing process. Okay, children. Now let us go to second stanza. What is our second stanza? I repeat. I looked in the mirror and saw in the end of my chin and the start of my hair, and between they isn't much space to spare with my nose like a handle sticking there. Okay, this is our second stanza. Children, in this second stanza, the poetess says that when she looked at herself in the mirror, she found her nose to be placed in the middle of her face. Okay, she found her nose to be placed in the middle of her face, between her chin and the head. Okay, between her chin and the head, where the starts of her hair grows. Okay, so totally in the second stanza, the poetess says about position of her nose, where nose is located. Okay, she found her nose to be located in the middle of her face, between her chin and the head, where the starts of her hair grows. Okay, and she think that her nose is, that means she compared her nose with a door handle. Why? Because her nose is sticking on her face, just like a handle fitted onto a door. Just like a handle fitted onto a door. When you saw the door, the handle is fitted onto a door. So that's like her nose is also sticking on her face. Okay, so she says about the position of, that means she expressed the position of her nose and she feeling about her nose. Okay, so in this stanza our new words are sticking and handle. Okay, let us see their meanings one by one. Okay, first new word is handle. The part by which something is held. The part by which something is held. Look at this picture, children. So this is a door. A handle is fitted onto a door. Okay. Our next one, sticking. Something pasted on a surface. Something pasted on a surface. It is called sticking. Look at this picture, children. So here something pasted on a surface here. Okay. You got it? These meanings? Okay. Let us go to third stanza. What is our third stanza? If ever you want to giggle and shout and can't think of what to do it about, Just look in the mirror and then no doubt you will see how funny your nose sticks out. Okay, this is our third stanza. In the third stanza, the poetess tells the child, if you want to giggle and shout, if you want to giggle and shout and you cannot think what to do, just have a look at yourself in the mirror. Just have a look at yourself in the mirror. Okay, that means if you want to giggle and shout, giggle means laugh lightly. Shout means speak with loud voice. Okay, if you want to giggle and shout, then you cannot think what to do. That means you don't concentrate on what to do. Just have a look at yourself in the mirror and then see how funny your nose and strange ways it grows out on your face. Okay, children? So, she tells the child, if you want to giggle and shout, you cannot think what to do. Just have a look at yourself in the mirror and then see how funny and strange ways your nose it grows out on your face. This is the explanation of the third stanza. Okay, children. So, totally summary of this poem is, the poetess says that all of us have different types of faces. Someone have round shaped face, someone have oval shaped face, and also our features also different. That means eyes, nose. So every feature is also different, but every face is unique. So, and also the poetess express her feelings about her nose in this poem. Okay, whenever she looks at herself in the mirror, she feels her nose to be very funny. Her nose to be very funny way it grows out on her face. And also she compares it to a handle. And she says it is fitted on her face between her chin and the head. Okay, children? So totally the poetess says about her feelings in this poem, children. Did you enjoy this poem, children? I think all of you got it. If you have any doubt, then you call me and clarify your doubt, children. Okay, and also your work is write rhyming words in this poem. Write rhyming words in this poem. And you recite this poem again and again. Okay, children? Watch this video. Okay, take care, children. Take care. Bye.